We're back on Solana to introduce you to Fragmetric, a new liquid restaking protocol with a confirmed airdrop. In this video, we will provide you with a complete guide on how to qualify for the Fragmetric Airdrop in a few simple steps. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And step one is to understand exactly how Fragmetric operates, exactly what it is, and you can find out everything you need to know on their website. Also, you're going to want to follow them over on X to stay up to date with everything regarding the airdrop details and so much more with their protocol. And therefore, once you follow them, we are now going to head back over to the application and we're going to dive straight into the tutorial to qualify for their token. Therefore, in the top right corner, we want to head over to the restaking application, of which is Fragmetric Restake. Once we're here, guys, we're going to need to confirm we've got a Solana wallet, which you can see right here. I've got my Solana tokens. However, once you go to login, guys, you'll see that we've got a few options to sign up. But what you will notice as well is that Backpack also has F point boost of 1.3. Therefore, if you use a Backpack wallet on this platform, you will get an extra multiplier to qualify for the airdrop, and therefore it's entirely up to you if of course you want to do this. We have a Backpack wallet tutorial in the description down below. If you want to check that out, you can learn how to set up a Backpack wallet and earn a bigger multiplier if you're using Phantom, Solflare or another Solana wallet. However, let's just say as a tutorial, we want to do Backpack to qualify for the biggest airdrop from Fragmetric. Once we've signed in, as you can see, we are now officially in with our wallet. Right from the get-go, guys, I'm going to also tell you that you're going to qualify for other airdrops along the way, some of which may be optional, but some of which you may qualify for automatically just by using Fragmetric. One of them happens to be Switchboard. Now, once we come over to the Switchboard NCN, as you can see down here, all we need to do is very simply get ourselves some Frag Sol in order to qualify for the Switchboard airdrop, which we can see down here. Guys, what this means is that the Frag Sol token utilizes the Switchboard Oracle, and therefore we are going to be qualifying for the Switchboard airdrop, of which we've mentioned in one of our airdrop tutorials. However, seeming as we're here, guys, this is the restaking of Frag Sol, and Frag Sol is the restake token of the Solana liquid stake token of Jito Sol. And Jito Sol, you may remember, which we have used in our staking guide on Solana. However, once we're here, guys, we're going to be doing Frag Sol, and it says here we're going to be qualifying for the Switchboard airdrop as well, like I mentioned, and therefore we're going to want to choose a token in order to stake. Now, like I said, you're going to need to have Solana assets, and if you haven't got Solana tokens in your Solana wallet, you're going to need to get some, and you can check out tutorials if you need to. But first of all, we're going to choose our Sol token, like I said, or you can use Jito Sol if you've already got Jito Sol staked. Next, you want to choose an amount. Now, the more that you are able to liquid stake, aka reliquid stake, the bigger the airdrop you receive, aka the more points that you will earn, and I will show you that shortly. But let's just say, for example, we did 0.052, roughly $9 worth. You will just restake and you're going to receive Frag Sol instead, and roughly a little bit less. However, it's not an exact one-to-one ratio, it's almost a one-to-one ratio from Sol to Frag Sol. The best part is we'll be earning yield on top of our Frag Sol token. So we're going to be earning a delicious 8.23%, as we can see here, on top of our Sol token. So while it's sitting idle in our wallet, we're going to be earning some delicious passive income. Now, guys, please bear in mind that staking or anything that you do in the world of DeFi has got risks. We are not financial advisors. We do not give any financial advice. You must always conduct your own research and use a burner wallet if you feel more comfortable. However, we've already staked our Frag Sol tokens. What is next, my friends? Well, this is the primary feature of this platform, and therefore if you can do more Frag Sol, that is fantastic. We have also got Frag Jito. Now, Frag Jito is a governance token for staking, and therefore the Jito token can now be staked as a liquid stake token on the Fragmetric protocol in order to earn yourself some passive income as well. But you're going to need to get yourself some Jito tokens in order to utilize this, and if you wanted to do this, this could help you for both the Jito airdrop and of course the Fragmetric airdrop. So in order to do this, you would come over to an exchange such as Jupiter. You would then come over here, switch some tokens directly into Jito. You would then come back over to Fragmetric, give the page a refresh, and you'll now see that we've got our 2.64 JTO tokens. So if you click max or however much you want to deposit into Frag Jito, you would then scroll down and click restake. Now, bear in mind, guys, that this is a very expensive transactional cost if you want to participate. You'll see down here that it costs 0.039 Sol in order to stake this Frag Jito Sol. So it's very, very expensive if you wanted to do this. And in this wallet, I will need to deposit more Sol in order to complete this transaction. I think that is absolutely insane to be able to do that. I think it is way too much if you are looking to just liquid stake your tokens, because making that profit back is not going to be easy and will require you to leave your tokens in Fragjito for a while in order to make it back, or of course if the token price goes up. However, guys, that is extremely risky, but spending these fees could actually help you to qualify for the airdrop. I don't know if the fees is going to be part of the allocation system. For example, if I spent $5 on fees, maybe I'll get $500 worth of tokens from Fragmetric. I don't exactly know. But what I do know is, guys, that it is ridiculously expensive just to liquid stake a token, and I would be very cautious on how much you're spending on fees. If you want to avoid this, guys, by all means you can. You don't have to stake your Jito tokens. In my opinion, the best one to do and the most popular one to do is this Frag Sol one. And just to show you as an example, guys, there is barely a fee if you were to do this one. The transactional cost is absolutely nothing. It's basically 0.001 Sol just to liquid stake your Frag Sol. However, guys, like I said, this will be the main focus, but if you did want to spend a ridiculous amount on fees, you could do the Frag Jito one. Up next, you've also got Frag Bitcoin, and you would need to get yourself ZBTC, which is Zeus wrapped Bitcoin. You can do that by going over to Jupiter once again and getting yourself some ZBTC tokens. However, guys, I'm not going to do this one because, like I said, the main focus, in my personal opinion, is Frag Sol. So once we've done that, guys, what's next? Well, in the left hand side, you can see the unstake option, and this will enable you to unstake your tokens at any given time and then get them directly back into your Solana tokens. However, you've also got the rewards section, and this shows you all of the rewards that you're going to earn from both Switchboard and Jito Sol. Guys, this is absolutely fantastic, and this shows you exactly what you're going to be earning. Why is this? Well, because the Switchboard is another airdrop of which we've been farming, and we want to get as many orbs from Switchboard as possible. We don't know exactly what the airdrop allocation for Switchboard will be. I do know that I am eligible for the Switchboard airdrop already. We just want to get more orbs, and we can do that by utilizing protocols such as Fragmetric and the Frag Sol token. However, scrolling down, if you've been using Frag Jito or Frag BTC, you will see all of your rewards, and then you can see all of your transactions that you've conducted before. Nonetheless, going back up, this is exactly what I wanted to show you. F Points. Now, F Points are the Fragmetric points on the protocol, of which you can see down below we have got the amount of points that we've earned, and we want to get this rocket ship all the way up to the top if possible. So by the amount that we've restaked, guys, we have obviously just got into the common section and we haven't got that many points. The more F Points that we are able to get, the higher up the leaderboard that we'll climb and the better NFT that we'll get right here. And you can see that we're only holding Fragmetric tokens and we're only participating on the Fragmetric protocol. Now, you can see here, by restaking, we've got these points. By DeFi, we've got 0 points. What does that mean entirely? Well, guys, this is where I'm going to show you the next step in order to maximize your airdrop allocation from Fragmetric. And on the left-hand side, if we go to DeFi, here, you're going to be able to use your Frag Sol tokens on other DeFi protocols in order to help your yield grow, earn more F points, and qualify for other airdrops along the way. Therefore, down below, you can see your top strategies. You can see all the strategies depending on what sort of thing you're looking for, whether or not you're looking to lock up your tokens, provide liquidity, or loop your tokens, or even stake them. There are many options for you to do down below. So for example, guys, if you wanted to go with one of these top ones, which are the most popular ones, here we can see Ratex. Now, the reason why I'm picking Ratex is because they are doing an airdrop too, and you can earn more points by utilizing the Ratex protocol, because down below you can see there's a 4x F point boost by using Ratex. If you use Orca, it's a 2x. If you use Camino, it's a 2x. But with the Ratex one, guys, if you come over here, you're going to earn yourself a 4x multiplier on all of the assets that you deposit, and therefore earning you 4 times the F points. Now, once you're here, you very simply need to get started with the same wallet that you have been using over on Fragmetric. Now, you need to very simply choose the W Frag Sol pool. Now, the problem is, guys, by using this platform, there is a minimum of 2 Frag Sol. However, I do not have 2 Frag Sol in order to input, and therefore I can't do it in this tutorial. Now, that is a bit big risk for many people, and if you don't want to input to Solana, I completely understand, and you can skip this step. However, you're going to miss out on insane rewards, obviously, just by missing the Restaking step, of which requires a minimum of 2 Solana tokens. Obviously, guys, you don't have to do that, and you can come down here and find out any different platform that you want to use with any different strategy. You can check out all of the multipliers. So if you're using Restaking with the WFrag Salt, you can do this with a 4x multiplier, like I said. If you wanted to go to a different protocol such as NX Finance, WFrag Sol has a 3x multiplier. Not only that, but you also help for your NX Point airdrop as well. You've also got Camino, you've also got other protocols of which you can qualify for their airdrops just by depositing Frag Sol. So my friends, this is very simply the DeFi section, and just as an example, we could come over to Exponent. Once again, you would come over, choose your same wallet that you've been using or a burner wallet, whatever you like. Once you're in, you can deposit your assets just like so. We are now supplying our liquidity. We're going to be earning 14.4% APY. And the best part is we're also going to be earning a multiplier as well on Exponent Finance, of which is also 4x multiplier. So guys, you're not going to be missing out completely on those F point multipliers. However, you're going to be missing out on that Rate-X airdrop because we're using a different protocol instead. But still good with me, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on Exponent, obviously, with my liquid stake tokens, because it is very risky to restake and obviously lock up our tokens. However, guys, now if we go back over to the reward section, because we've now got ourselves our assets in the DeFi section, we can go to the F Points, scroll down, and we can now see that we're earning a slight bit from the restaking, and we just now have to wait for our DeFi points to update. But of course, we've only just done that, so it might need some time to update. However, we can also earn points by inviting friends, guys. So if you have any friends that you want to join this platform in order to help them earn more yield from liquid staking, or whether or not that is just to earn a bigger and better airdrop, you can very simply share your code and share it with your friends. Now guys, I'm going to leave mine in the description down below. If you want to use it, I'd highly appreciate it. If you don't, I completely understand, and it is not a problem whatsoever. I appreciate you all very much. Now, guys, that is very simply the end of the video. We've gone through all of the steps you need to do in order to qualify for the airdrop. You just need to very simply stake your FragSol tokens. You need to very simply participate in DeFi if you want extra points. And of course, just keep an eye on your assets of which you are locking up, staking, or providing liquidity for. You also want to keep an eye on your switchboard points, your JitoSol points, because you are also going to be qualifying for other airdrops along the way. If of course you are participating in Rate-X or Exponent for other points as well, you will qualify for other airdrops along the way. Nonetheless, guys, the whole focus is to get as many F points as possible. We are in season 1. I know we're not the earliest, however, we are still fairly early to the party. There are only 62,000 users that are qualifying for this airdrop right now, and therefore we are still pretty early to the game, considering that there could be hundreds of thousands yet to join it. We just want to keep climbing those F points to make this egg hatch. Once it hatches, guys, we'll be back with another airdrop tutorial, or if of course they introduce more features. But friends, thank you so much once again. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We have so many other airdrop tutorials on our YouTube channel, so be sure to check those out. But thank you so much once again for tuning in. If you have any requests whatsoever in terms of content, let us know in the comment section down below. But for now, we'll see you in the next video.